You.
Yo, this is a review of Marlboro Black Menthol 100's.
Yes, sir.
These aren't actually my cigarettes, they're his.
My cigarettes for reviewing.
Yeah, because we bought 2 packs specifically just for reviews. Because we really need to get the reviews out because we've been hurting and we're trying to get our videos up and running again. So, I know, this isn't Aaron, I know.
I'm Dave.
Yeah, well, this
I'm
is this is the original guy that I used to do reviews with. I used to be behind the camera, so yeah. Aaron, he's just kind of he's just kind of faded off the earth. So yeah, this is Marlboro Black Menthol. It's standard brown filter. It has Marlboro in blue. I don't understand that at all.
Me either, yo.
Yeah.
I always thought about that when I got
these. Are really nicely packed down, so we're gonna taste a little bit of that paper right off the bat. I got a lighter. He doesn't have a lighter.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking I do though.
Yeah, same thing. All right, so light this fucker up. That bitch didn't even light all the way. Now you know this is a cheaper paper when it doesn't light all the way.
I like these cigarettes.
They have a real weird taste to them. These definitely aren't my favorite Marlboro menthols, but oh, well, it says bold menthol flavor on the bottom of them.
You never knew that?
No. All right, so here's the pack. It's just a basic Marlboro design. Oh, it was backwards. The Philip Morris insignia at the top, Marlboro Black 100s. It says bold menthol flavor at the bottom. Surgeon General wording, shit like that. Well, the special blend. This side says Menthol 100 special blend, 20 Class A cigarettes. Philip Morris USA, Richmond, Virginia. So these are, yeah, and that's just a Surgeon General wording, which no one cares about. So, for the amount of smoke you get off of these, it's actually really good. Marlboro, they always have that heavy body to them.
I love Marlboro.
I mean, like the 100s, they have. I mean, like they're gonna have less smoke because there's more tobacco in them. But I mean, you pack them down, you're gonna get a good body on them. And then that first initial drag, you get that. You taste a little bit of the paper. You don't taste it too bad, but you definitely taste more of the menthol than anything else off the first drag. So.
Overall, though, I like them. The only thing I don't like about them is how cheap the paper is. If you can see, the cigarette gets real fucked up when you smoke that shit.
Yeah, the cherry's going off a little bit on the side on his. It's not really. It is on mine too. But the only thing that confuses me about this is why is Marlboro in blue?
Yeah,
it says black. Yeah, but whatever. It's whatever. And this does have. What is this? The FSC series? No, that's just the New Jersey. They have to have that little sticker on the bottom of it. It's not an FS. These are FSC cigarettes though, so you can see right there. But blowing it out of my nose doesn't have a bad smell to it. Doesn't have a bad taste to it. Definitely just feels like I'm blowing smoke out of my nose with really nothing out of it. And yeah. What about? Do you ever taste any harshness in your throat when you're smoking these?
Yeah, when you go through the whole pack. Probably about half a pack. If you're a pack-a-day smoker like I usually am, you'll feel it after half a pack.
Well, yeah, with any cigarette you will really. You'll feel that harshness. But I'm not a pack-a-day smoker. I only smoke maybe 5 or 6 a day. So pretty much these are pretty much just Marlboro menthols, but these are apparently special blends, as it says on the pack, and they just taste like. It tastes like it has an older aged tobacco than the regular menthols do, and
yeah, they taste like a shittier Marlboro Menthol 100.
Yeah, you definitely taste a lot less chemicals in it though. The Marlboro Menthol, you do get a strong chemical taste. These, you don't really taste too much chemical in it, which I do like because those chemicals are disgusting. but you do get a nice heavy body off of it. Get ash everywhere all over the top
Hell
of you.
yeah.
But it's not a bad cigarette. It's not definitely not the best cigarette I've ever smoked, but it's not bad.
Oh. I hear a car. Fuck them.
It's over there. Don't worry about it. So what would you give the pack design on these?
Pack design, I'll give them, like, I actually like the whole black and green.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent, but it also looks kind of basic as well.
It does look basic, but it gave, like, Marlboro gave this more of an edge by giving it a bolder, like, by being black lettering and everything, it just makes the pack look bolder.
Yeah, but it's not like the Marlboro Smooths where like, or the 54s where the pack really stands out because it doesn't look like anything else on the rack.
Mm-hmm.
These you can kind of just pass over them unless you're like really looking for something really.
Nah, but think about it. If you're looking at a whole row of fucking cigarettes behind the counter and you see a black pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna notice it, but
Hell yeah.
it's about half and half with the black and white. I mean, there's probably a little more white on there than there is black, but the bold lettering is what definitely catches your eye. So pack design is pretty basic though, so I give that about a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it 7.5 or 8.
Burn wise on these are burning kind of fast, but most cigarettes do burn kind of fast. Except even Pall Malls are supposed to burn slow, and they burn really fast.
They do.
It's starting to hotbox on me already. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the cigarette, and it's hotboxing on me.
Damn.
So cigarette design, it just looks like a regular Marlboro. It just has that in blue. So cigarette design is still pretty basic. So 7 out of 10 as well. It's not anything spectacular or crazy.
Nope.
Yeah. Honestly, I think my favorite cigarette design, even though these cigarettes I think they're disgusting, are the Camel Crush Bolts. I love the design on those. It's just so different. And that's the only cigarette like available around here that like you can get that even looks anywhere different. So
But it tastes like shit.
yeah, they do. That menthol is just ugh. I feel like I'm smoking toothpaste. So what would you give the overall score on these?
Overall score. Like I said, I smoked them before for a couple weeks. I mean, I got used to them. I'll give them probably a 7 or 8.
Yeah, I give these about a 7.5. It's not the greatest cig, but
No, they ain't.
But definitely, these are worth trying. These are about the same. These are usually cheaper than the rest of them, but for what we bought them today, these were $8 on the dot.
$8.
So that's pretty bad considering we got them from a gas station, and then like you go to Wawa.
Hell yeah.
Over in some states on the East Coast, we have a Wawa, which is like the mini supermarket kind of thing.
When these first came out in Wawa, I could cop a pack of these for no more than $6.50. And
yeah, it feels like kind of a ripoff to pay $8 for them. And then I got the fucking Salem's for that, which we're gonna upload a review of those too. But
yeah.
But the Salem's, So anyway, and thank you for if you watched the last video, I said thank you to TrueTobacco.com. Well, thank you again for the offer, but we're not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Not right now. I mean, especially since neither one of us are 18 yet, so we can't really have that stuff delivered.
I mean, I could, but...
So anyway, thank you for watching our review on Marlboro Black Menthol 100s. I'm Cody.
Dave, I'll see y'all.
See you.